Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk it out. Let's talk it out. Let's talk it out. My name is Toya. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking that button. All I do here, I sit here, I talk, I run my mouth, I have a good time. That's what we do here. We come here and we have a good time while we're here. Let's just jump right into it while we're here. What we're here for. Married at First Sight, season 11, New Orleans. What? Let's do it. Just gonna jump right in it because if I don't, y'all gonna rush me. Anyway, let's just get started. I figured I'm all caught up, Married at First Sight. It looks like next week, we went through quarantine, not like we off that, but it looked like production is off quarantine. They back filming. I'm guessing we probably like halfway in the season, which this is kind of a different Married at First Sight. Usually it's what, 6, 7, 8 weeks, the whole experiment, but they were quarantined. How long were they quarantined? 6 weeks? So right now, I think we're picking up and they've been married already for 8 or 9 weeks. So this is longer. This is the longest experiment ever due to the world in which we live in. But I'm still here for it. So we're going to make our predictions today on Married at First Sight season 11. I actually think this is kind of an easy prediction, but we just going to go ahead and make our predictions, throw it out there. Let's see how we do. Y'all, please leave y'all predictions down below. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know who y'all think gonna stay together. Let me know who y'all think go divorce. Let's go. Let's get the easy ones out right away. Let's just get them over with. Amani and Woody. Duh. We don't even really have to spend much time on this. We know that they're going to stay together. I feel like Amani probably gonna get pregnant early. I feel like the fact that this couple was on Married at First Sight has no bearings on their relationship. Not at this point, but I feel like their chances of making it overall is nothing like being on Married at First Sight. It's just like the chances of any other married couple being together. I think their odds are the exact same. If Woody keep being a good guy that he's been, I did a whole video about him because it was National Woody Day. If you did not see that, I'll put a link down below. But no, this couple, they will stay together. I think they're going to stay together. Of course, on the decision day, I think even down the road, we're going to see them. They're going to stay together. Boom. Brett and Amelia. This is another no-brainer. I mean this from the depths of my heart. I really feel like that God, I do believe in God. I feel like God put it on the heart of the producers and creators to create this show. I'm not saying that it wasn't part of the plan for the other couples to get married as well. But I feel like the sole purpose was so that Amelia and Bennett can be together. What did I call him, Brett, before? Amelia and Bennett is together. I feel like the whole sole purpose was for them to get together. So, of course, he's going to go with her to where she got to go for her residency. They going to have a good life. I'm here for it too. They bring a different level into my life that I didn't know that I needed. I never knew that I needed to see somebody ride through their apartment on a unicycle. I never knew that. I never knew I needed to see a bunch of people to make this weird painting and hang it on their wall. I never knew all the stuff that I needed in my life until I met them. They're going to stay together on decision day. They're going to stay together. Again, I feel like the same with Amani and Woody. I don't feel like them being on this show has no bearings on their relationship. I feel like their odds of making it is just like any other couple. Next. Let's get into the weightier things. Karen and Miles. They've had a rough start. And honestly, I'm blaming it on both of them. I think it's Karen's fault because I feel like, sis, you knew you was coming on the show. I understand that. I feel like Miles ain't her type. That's why she been like she was. If he was her type, I don't feel like she would have been like this. I feel like she expected that they were going to put her with a manlier man and a more aggressive type, assertive type of guy. And I think it was over initially when she seen his profile and stuff before they got married. I think that's when she made up her mind and kind of like pushed back and was like, I really don't like him. But I see that she sees that he's a good guy, and if she don't get her life together, she gonna miss a good guy. So I think on decision day that they will stay together. And I feel like if they work at it and do the work, they can make it. Because obviously, sometimes I feel like this show is, sometimes you think you need something else, but obviously that ain't been working. So I think she's starting to realize that, like, he ain't her type of guy necessarily that she would pick, but maybe that's why she was still single, because she was picking her own guys. And I gotta take some credit from Miles, because I feel like he needs to be more aggressive with her. Like, he needs to be more assertive with her. I feel like he talks too much about his emotions and feelings. That's too much that she doesn't want to deal with. But at the same time, he's a good guy. That's just my opinion. That's just my thoughts. I feel like they will stay together on decision day. They can stay together and I actually think that they're a good fit. I actually think that they're a good match. And I think if they work at it, they can stay together. Next, Christina and Henry. We don't have to spend much time on this. We know they're not going to make it. We know they're not going to last. I don't know what this show is thinking from casting. I'm sorry. I don't know what they was thinking from casting Henry. No, he ain't the right person for the show. Christina, she's like a mystery to me. I'm still trying to figure out if I feel like she's authentic or not. He did bring up some good points about her lies, but she's a flight attendant. I used to watch a lot of flight attendants actually on YouTube that I used to follow. And I know sometimes when they're young, they can have different kind of living arrangements, and they can live in different things that could be going on. So I'm not going to say she a liar, but the two of them, they both be gone all the time, come back. I don't know what these two do. Of course, we know these two ain't going to stay together, and they don't need to be, period. To me, the wild card is Olivia and Brett. And before the last series, the last episode, they actually said they hadn't had a discussion, and they said that they was calling it quits. But I feel like it's still a lot of time in production and filming. I honestly think that they will give it another go. Again, I kind of think the experts got it right with this couple. I feel like if they worked at it, they could make their marriage work. They're going to have to do some hard work because they're kind of opposites, which kind of opposites are great. Like when you're opposites and you're a couple, it's kind of great. You just have to learn how to balance. And they're like opposites. Like she likes to spend her money, have a good time. He likes to save all his money and don't spend a dime. Y'all the perfect match. She likes to go out every day and party and have a good time. He likes to stay home and play with his cats every day. Like they are the perfect match. She's all quiet and soft spoken. He is loud and loud. They are literally the perfect couple, potentially. They have to work together to learn how to integrate and use each other's strengths and weaknesses to complement the two of them, and they could be a great couple. I really think they could make it. So what's my final answer for these two? They are wild card. They are toss up. My heart wants me to believe that they can make it and they can make it work and they're going to do the work. That's what my heart is like, Toya, just give them the benefit of the doubt. But the odds, I don't know. Have 3 couples ever stayed together on Married at First Sight? Even if they don't make it, has 3 couples ever stayed? 4. This would be 4. If they stay, has 4 couples ever stayed together? I don't think that's happened. So is this the time to make history during COVID and all these other different circumstances that's going on in the world? I'm gonna go ahead and drop a no because they could work though. I guess that's the sad thing, is that I feel like they actually could work. I feel like they actually could be a good match and it could flourish. But I final answer, Toya, no. I know for Olivia and Brett. So that's my predictions. I'm sticking to it. I feel like everybody's confident about the first two. I feel like it's a no-brainer about Christina and Henry. And Miles and Karen, they kind of like a and Brett and Olivia again is kind of like a So I mean, I think this is a great season to watch. I'm looking forward to it. I'm happy about it. So y'all leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. If you have not already subscribed, would you do me a favor and hit that subscribe button down below? Would you do that for me? Well, I thank y'all so much for watching. And until next time, I'm out of here.